Toda rabba. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, President Jimmy Morales. Today, you made history. And you feel the friendship. Amistad. Amistad. Real friendship. Friendship that goes back 70 years and will continue now into the future. This is what this day is about. It's honoring the past and seizing the future. We honor the past. We are now in the King David Hotel. It's called the King David Hotel because 3,000 years ago, King David, outside this window, built our capital, our ancient capital. And it's been the capital of the Jewish people ever since. The kings of Israel, the prophets of Israel, the heroes of Israel fought for this city and preached here the great truths of humanity. We lost our independence. The city was destroyed. The temple was destroyed. This happened almost 2,000 years ago. And after it happened, a group of rabbis were looking at the ruins of the temple. A fox came out. The rabbis wept. A fox from the ruins. They all wept. But it is said that one rabbi, Rabbi Akiva, he smiled. He laughed. They asked him, Rabbi, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? He said, because salvation will come. Our people will come back. Jerusalem will be rebuilt. This is what we did. And 70 years ago, Jerusalem again became the capital of the independent Jewish state. And what a glorious capital it's become. What a glorious state Israel has become. The exiles have been gathered into the land of Israel. We rebuilt our national independence and built one of the most thriving, powerful states, not only in this region, but a global force in the world. We are seizing the future, and we are seizing it together with you, Guatemala. We talked about what we can do now for the future. We have many plans. We've begun carrying out those plans. I intend to follow your visit here by coming to Guatemala tomorrow. I invite you all to come with me. Our plans require many things. They require the mind and they require the heart. But the most important thing they require is, first of all, to honor the past. And I think we're doing that today. But in order to seize the future, a future of prosperity, a future of progress, a future of peace, we must also confront the enemies of peace. And this is something that Israel is doing in the heart of the whirlwind. We have been forced to defend ourselves again in the last few days. Mr. President, this is an opportunity to tell you how deeply we feel about Guatemala, about our friendship, also about Latin America. You know that last year I took the visit, the first visit of an Israeli prime minister, can you imagine, south of Texas? Well, what I discovered is enormous reservoirs of goodwill, enormous reservoirs of hope, enormous reservoirs of positive attitudes towards Israel. So we intend to come to Guatemala, we talked about it, in a meeting of the Latin American countries to see that friendship blossom. First in Guatemala and then everywhere else in Latin America. You're the bridgehead. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for your friendship. This year in Guatemala. Thank you.